Robin is absent. Ms. Wang. Here. Mr. Jason Kim. Here. Mr. Corkin.
Here.
Mr. Madison.
Here.
Mr. Rotundo.
Here.
Mr. Will.
Here.
Dr. Cirillo.
Here.
Mr. Stupielli.
Here.
Mr. Barbaroa.
Here.
In compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 213, PL 1975, I hereby state that adequate notice of this regular meeting has been provided to the public by written notice dated May 12, 2016. The meeting notice has been posted on bulletin boards located inside school buildings and in the BOE office, communicated to at least one of the board-designated newspapers, and filed with the Borough Clerk of Palisades Park.
Mr. Barbaroa.
Sorry?
It's not special.
This one?
It was advertised as a special meeting in the newspaper on, I think it was March 18th. I had the meeting.
This isn't our regular schedule, right? No.
No,
So
it's
it is
not.
a special meeting.
Okay,
And what was the
so
meeting, and when was the date of the meeting on this?
May 18th?
That's it?
March 18th.
Yeah.
All right, to stand corrected, it's a special meeting, and it was advertised March 18th. Okay, we have minute approvals for February 15th. The last ones were sent this morning at 8:25, and I believe there should be a correction made under closed session. Under closed session, there is a message here that, what, Mr. Bobarone said in closed session, but then the resolution was in open session. And the way it's written, it says, under closed session, we did the resolution.
I vote that we table the minutes until that correction can be made. We can vote on it during our next meeting, but until then, I think that we shouldn't vote on the minutes until we made that correction. I'll second that.
Roll call?
Discussion.
Discussion first?
No, no discussion on the tabling motion.
Okay. Roll call?
Ms. Alvarez?
Yes, to table.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes, the table.
Ms. Wang? Yes. Mr. Jason Kim?
Yes.
Mr. Corkin?
Yes.
Mr. Madison?
Yes.
Mr. Rotundo?
Yes.
Mr. Will?
Yes.
I guess the president's report. I had the pleasure of attending the sports dinner, and I would like to congratulate all of the winter sports coaches and players. The dance team earned 3 titles. The girls' swim team are conference champs. Bowling, boys and girls varsity basketball participated in their first state tournament. Again, congratulations to all the players and the coaches for a wonderful season. Report of the superintendent.
I have 2 items that I would like to discuss. Last Thursday night, I was fortunate to attend the fashion show for our Palisades Park School District once again. In different districts, I think it's usually made up of high school age children. We are very unique and lucky that we have PTSA spanning this throughout the district from grades K to 12, and to see kids of 5 years old and kids of 18 years old to walk the runway is a very, very nice night to look forward to. Special mention is to all the teachers. There were probably 6 tables full of teachers that took a night out of their lives and their families to be there. Very much appreciated on my behalf. And again, it's a real great night that supports many of the endeavors of the PTSA. Second, I asked 2 of our more famous artists-to-be to join us tonight. Caitlin and Hannah are sitting, ironically enough, bookending Miss Yoon. And as a young superintendent, someone who may not appreciate the arts as much as I had, I have a whole newfound appreciation for what your gallery offered to our children a few weeks ago. So I think if Caitlin and Hannah please come forward, I would like to give Miss Yoon and her husband, who could not join us tonight, a special plaque on behalf of the Board of Education for opening up your doors at Riverside Square Mall and hopefully continuing a partnership with you. Thank you very much, Ms. Yoon.
You should be in
Paul, get out of the picture. I don't want to be next to Hannah. She didn't sell me her artwork.
Me either.
Yeah, don't take it personal.
it. It's going up on the walls in my office.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
I'll keep it in Cow Park, I'll put it by the pool.
I do have one other item on new business that I would ask, again, probably for a motion next month. But what we started a few years ago with standard-based report cards at the early levels of education, we are continuing into Lindbergh School. We have paperwork that I would ask the policy committee and the board president to review for an April vote. We are ready to roll out standards-based report cards into the second grade for next school year. And we are working hard at completing third and fourth grade with the ultimate goal of K to 4 being standards-based. So I will share that later. Thank you.
Report of the board attorney.
I need to go to closed session literally for 2 minutes. And secondly, the federal case, I was in federal court today in Newark. The one we discussed and you settled last month with Richfield was put on the record today with Judge Dixon. So that matter is completely finalized as of today. We got all our releases that we needed, and it ended up being a good settlement. And that's it.
Report of the committees. Finance, Mr. Matisich.
Before you, you have 14 resolutions. I want you to all, if you have a chance to look at number 12, it's tentative 2017-2018 budget, which will be sent to the county by Mr. Stabile by May the 3rd. The tax levy is going to be $22,803,433. That's with our debt service of $112,506 included. And our budget will be $26,671.75.
22 million.
I'm sorry, 22 million. Yeah, I don't think we can survive.
It's been a red check.
20,000. Sorry about that. And also number 13 is, Mr. Stabile informed me that it was a typo. Instead of 2016-2017, should be 2017-2018. That is all. There's 14 resolutions. Again, I move on a consent agenda.
Do I hear a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Ms. Alves?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Ms. Wang? Yes. Jason Kim? Paul Kim?
Yes.
Mr. Matisich?
Yes.
Mr. Rotundo?
Yes.
Mr. Rose?
Yes.
Buildings and grounds, in absence of Mr. Donovan, Mr. Rotundo, would you take that, please?
In front of you, there are 4 resolutions. I move on a consent agenda of all 4.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Ms. Alves?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Ms. Wang?
Connie?
Yes, I'm sorry. Okay. Jason Kim?
Yes.
Paul Kim?
Yes.
Mr. Matisich?
Yes.
Mr. Rotundo?
Yes.
Mr. Rose?
Yes.
Mr. Wu,
Yes,
Personnel, please.
personnel. Before I read the report, I would like to take a moment to express the board's gratitude to Mrs. Denise Pavlik. She spent the past 30 years just really pouring out everything she had to our students here, and we really appreciate that. It's I'm sure during those 30 years, so many of our students have grown up to become fine adults who are contributing to our society now. So we wish her the very best in her next stage of life, in her retirement, and we wish her the very best. Thank you. With that, I would like to make a motion that we pass all 8 resolutions.
do I hear a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
No, no relationship.
They don't know how to play football.
Oh, yeah, no relationship. Yeah,
Okay.
I asked.
I hope not, I don't know.
John Matisich was a former coach in our district in the 1990s as an assistant with Babe Mongilia. Joe Matisich, excuse me.
No, very confused.
So Joe is a educator in the Jefferson Public Schools. He also was a coach there for a number of years, having won both league and state championships. I commend Mr. Robleski for his efforts. This was obviously a co-op agreement with Leonia with regard to football. So I also met with the Leonia administration and we believe that Mr. Matisich is the best candidate to move our program forward. Mr. Joseph Matisich, that is.
I'm gonna be on the sideline with him.
Any further discussion? Roll call?
Ms. Alvarez?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Ms. Wang?
Yes.
No,
Jason Kim?
Yes.
Paul Kim?
Yes.
Mr. Matisich?
Yes.
Mr. Rotundo?
Yes.
Mr. Wolf?
Yes.
Curriculum, Mr. Jason Kim?
I have nothing to report this time.
Negotiations, Mr. Paul Kim?
Yes, with the teachers, we had a meeting on March 8th, and we're supposed to meet last Wednesday, but by mutual consent, the meeting's been rescheduled to April 26th tentatively, and I'd like to report that we've been proactively working to finalize the contract. Thank you.
Policy, Mr. Rotundo?
In front of you, we have the first readings of another 8 another 8 policies. They were emailed to you earlier in the week. I'm not sure if you guys have the copies with you. There are a little bit of a description there, but if you have any questions, you can let me know. But this, again, it's just the first reading of these policies.
Page 2 or second readings?
Oh, I'm sorry,
Everything
sleeping on the job. Page 2, we have the second reading of 9.
I think we have to vote separate, no? Rich?
I mean, you do it as consent, but if you want to vote, first of all, again, I'll say, just for the record, you never have to vote on first readings, but I would just vote separately on the two of them.
Do I hear a second for the first resolution? Any discussion on the first resolution?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, roll call on the first resolution?
Ms. Alvarez?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Ms. Wang?
Yes.
Mr. Jason Kim?
Yes.
Mr. Paul Kim?
Yes.
Mr. Matisich?
Yes.
Mr. Rotundo?
Yes.
Mr. Wolf?
Yes. Move to second.
I now move that we accept the second readings of the 9 policies that are reviewed.
I'll second it, yeah.
Any discussion on the second reading? Roll call?
Ms. Alvarez?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Ms. Wang?
Yes.
Mr. Jason Kim?
Yes.
Mr. Paul Kim?
Yes.
Mr. Matisich?
Yes.
Mr. Rotundo?
Yes.
Mr. Wolf?
Yes.
PTA, PTSA student activities, Ms. Wang?
There are 5 resolutions for student activities and field trips. I make a motion to move on all 5.
Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Who seconded that?
Jeffrey will,
Jeffrey?
Oh, I do want to congratulate Hannah on because of your work with the AP class.
Kind of part of the resolution is that you, by way of Ms. Sterney, are going on a field trip that the board has approved. And again, Caitlin, you guys did a phenomenal job, and by way of the lighting, it all comes back to Ms. Yoon. So the internship you're providing our children is very much appreciated. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Roll call?
Ms. Alvarez?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Ms. Wang?
Yes.
Mr. Jason Kim? Mr. Paul Kim?
Yes.
Mr. Matisich?
Yes.
Mr. Rotundo?
Yes.
Mr. Wolf?
Yes.
Calendar and food service, Ms. Wang?
I have the report on this.
New Jersey School Board Liaison, Mr. Bruno?
No report at this time.
Any old business? New business? Do I hear a motion to open audience participation?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Nothing, Audrey?
So, thank you.
Thank you.
No audience participation?
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Motion to go into close?
no, motion to close.
Oh.
audience.
Sorry, motion to close audience participation.
I'll make a motion to close.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to go into closed session?
Make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Going to close is John and Jeffrey.
Both times. Both times.